Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you are watching the pre-market show. So let's see how the US markets ended last night and what we can expect going into the trade today. So again, things are finally, after many days, things look a bit brighter. Things have ended in the green after a continuous trading in the reds for the last few days. Things have changed finally, and hope it's there to stay. So if you look at the charts, SGX Nifty is right now trading at around 15,960 to 70 levels, which is much higher from yesterday's low. So and even at one point of time, SGX Nifty had crossed 16,000 briefly. So things are looking up in the global markets, and that is reflected in the SGX Nifty levels as well. So hopefully this, as our markets open, it also follows this global trends and opens up with a gap up. So we are expecting that. And talking about the US markets have closed in green, and the futures, S&P 500, Nasdaq, and the Dow Jones are all trading in the positive territory right now. The futures, which is what I'm talking about. So that is something good. And US VIX has also come down again, although it had risen in the first hour yesterday, but then towards the end it came down again, falling by 2.4%, which is again a good symbol. And next is the US markets are all positive. As I told you, the Japanese market, as you can see, there's a strong up move in the Japanese market, so it is up by 2.6%, so it is also trading in the green. Same with the Hong Kong market, so it is also trading 1.74% in the green. So after many days, we are seeing things have turned around and they are trading towards the green. And for Indian markets, let's see how things open up. So if you look at the oil, the crude oil prices is on the rising trend. It is close to around $107 right now. A few days back it was close to $101, $102, but now again is it is inching upwards. So that's something to look into. And talking about our markets, so we have had the all important inflation data being announced last evening around 5:30 p.m. and it came higher than expected at 7.79%, which we talked about yesterday, which is higher. So we will be looking at how the market reacts today, especially the first 15 minutes of the trade will be important to see if the major gap up that we're expecting in the market, around 250 points gap up, will it be sustained or that will be sold into yet again. So the first half an hour of the markets will be setting the mood for what's to come in the towards the rest of the week and the coming days. And one more thing to look at is the markets have continuously been falling from Monday, and we have seen when this happens, when the markets are continuously on a downtrend, it's Friday towards the last half an hour, 1 hour of the trade, the market reverses, because the people who were carrying their short positions for the entire week would like to square off their positions just before the weekend and again create fresh positions on Monday, because a lot of things can change and happen on the weekend. No one wants to take that risk. So that is why we see, if it's the markets are in red continuously throughout the day, throughout the week, it changes slightly towards the last trading hour in Friday. And if it is in the green, it becomes red. If it's red throughout the week, it becomes slightly positive towards the end. So that is something to be watched in the markets. And also there is the SBI results, State Bank of India results are being announced today, and so that will be done during the market hours. So keep an eye out for the results, how the market reacts, and what kind of results do they come up with, because previously as well, SBI did change the mood of the markets. Even last quarter as well, the Bank Nifty was in a very weak and bearish trend, but then the SBI results had actually turned around the markets. So this time we will also be keeping an eye on SBI results, and hopefully it does the magic again and sets the tone for bullish days in the coming days. And talking about the results, yesterday we had seen PNB, the National Bank, coming out with with its results, and the stock has fell around 13 to 14% because of the poor results which it came up with. People were expecting better, but the results were not as good as it was expected. So that is something to be looked at. The SBI results during the market hours, that can have a huge impact on Bank Nifty, and that will also be reflected in the Nifty as well. So if you look at the charts, one more important thing is the cryptocurrency called Terra USD. It's apparently a stable coin, and what has happened over here is, if you look at the daily charts, let me show you the daily charts. It has fell almost 90% of its market value. It is supposed to be trading at around $1, but right now it is close to 10 cents. At one point of time, it also touched 4 cents. So this is again, since it's a stable coin, people expected this to remain stable, but which is not actually the case for the last 2 or 3 days, and they are blaming some algorithms fault for this to happen. That is why, I don't know, once there is some strain in one asset class, it has a cascading effect on all other asset classes, and so that is also leading to the negative sentiments in the equity markets globally as well. So, and obviously the cryptocurrency market is hammered down. The Bitcoin it was trading around 40,000 firmly, but then after this news broke out, it hit a panic low of around 26,000, and from there it is recovering towards and it is trading around 30,000 right now. So it has risen slightly. So this is how the Bitcoin is trading. And talking about the Indian markets, so the areas that you'll be looking up for today is obviously this is the parallel channel that I talked about. That is something important, and also 15,672 is the swing low from March 8th. That is the point from where the in the March month the market reversed. So that is something to look out for. And if you look at the technical chart, the market has formed a double bottom pattern. So this is again, if the market reverses strongly from here, we can say there is further up move, confirming the double bottom pattern in technical analysis. This is on a daily chart. I should remind you that. So let us see if that happens, and that can change the market. And also this trend line which we were talking about in Nifty. So if this trend line is broken on the upside, then only we can expect a bullish move. But again, it is always better to wait for today, take a few days and see if the trend continues, because especially there is a couple of days of weekend holidays. So on Monday, if the thing continues, then we can look for more bullishness in the market. So this is the trend line that we were talking about, and if this is broken on the upside, if market closes above 16,000 today, then we can look for bullish opportunities in the market. Otherwise, there is no point in bullish if this trend line is not broken on the upside. And talking about Bank Nifty, that took support around 33,300 at one point of time. So that is something to look out for. And then down below we have 32,900, and up above is obviously 34,000 is again a psychological resistance level. So let's see how that holds up, and if that is broken because of the gap up that we are expecting, we can expect the markets to go and touch the next resistance level, which is 34,800 levels. So this is the Bank Nifty levels to watch out for. So that is all from my side for the pre-market show. Hope you have a good trading experience today, and hopefully we will be meeting again at 11:15 in the night for the post-market show, where we discuss the things that has happened in the market and what we can expect going into the trade in the next week, that is on Monday. So I'll end the live stream here, and thank you for watching.